Right. Ben so Top 7 back again. This time I got Eugene with me.
Yep.
And this is the SNR Rewind and Time prediction for this year. Time of the year again. Now, if you haven't seen Rewind in Time for SNR, let's backtrack. First time we done that, we done it. God knows how long. We start up from the old school console and goes all the way up to the most recent console, which is the modern consoles of today. And if you haven't seen Rewind in Time, what it is that we're gonna go way back to the first days of consoles such as the Atari 2600, and we go all the way up to the most recent console, which is gonna be the Switch. And we are all going to do this in chronological order. The year they first released. Now, for what it is, we're gonna start, and it's always gonna be in March, and it ends in June. This year, we are starting in March, and we're gonna finish in June, which is today's what, the 16th. So we are starting the 2nd of March, and it goes right down to not July, June 15th. 13, 13-week episodes, excluding, because we're not doing 13 weeks straight. We're doing like days straight, but we also forget at the end months of March, April, and May, we always do our Fridays, so that's gonna be sticking in. So first week we do is the old school and goes all the way down to the modern. And the modern ones is gonna be on the 15th. It'll be the last week. Cause that's for the 22nd. I'll make that one more announcement that Redemption Night is gonna be on the 22nd after Rewind Time. So SNL is gonna be on its weeks of specials. So we're gonna start out with May 2nd and goes all the way down. Again, we're starting on the 2nd, we're finishing the 15th of June. That we'll be almost ready for summer by then. So anyway, let's get to the list. Boink. Week numero uno. We'll be on the 2nd. That first week when we do this, we are doing the Atari 2600 and the NES. Oh, I forgot before we do that, I also did a bit of a project as well, which is I got, you know, the NES, the SNES Classic. I got all the games on the NES, NES. And I did say last year I got all the games for the TurboGrafx 16 and the 32X. Well, I did a project about couple of weeks ago I got all the games from the Sega, the TurboGrafx, the Super, the NES. I also got the Genesis, the Master System, Game Gear, Game Boy Color. I got all the games, and they're all downloaded. They're all in the folder. I for- I was hoping not to forget, but yeah, I'm gonna tell you that right now. So I got all the games for it. But however, I'm still gonna collect the games for the library, the real cartridge. So I'm not gonna forget about that. I still want to add more games to the library. Not download wise, but collection wise. I'm still gonna buy the games and then add that to the collection. I'm not gonna forget about that. I know you'll be asking, you got all the games. Why you want to get that again? Well, I just want to get it just to add to the library. Duh. If any of you ask, then there you go. Can't blame me for that, right? There you go. Anyways, let's get to it. Boink. Week 1. For predicting on the Atari 2605 games was picked, and they are Crystal Castles, Star Raiders, God Help Us Again, E.T., Super Breakout, and Dodgem. That's on the Atari 2600. On the NES, I got Casino Kid 2, Donkey Kong 3, King Neptune's Adventure, Warriors Woods, and Xenophobia. Now, Warriors Woods. I'm highlighting that. That's the game I don't have for the NES, but we did do the SNES version when we was doing Rewind in Time about 4, 5 years ago. So that's a long time. I got the Super version of Warriors was, but not the NES version. But now I got Warriors was again. Warriors was for the NES. It'll make it more better to play on the regular NES, but the Super NES is still fun. But the NES one is fun, nonetheless. Right. Week 2, that's just where it's gonna be the games from the Master System, and they are Daffy Duck, Daffy Dunk, Daffy Duck in Hollywood, Star Wars, West 10, Space Harrier, and Sonic Blast. Game Boy, Killer Instinct, Vegas Stakes, Jeopardy Platinum Edition, Wario Land 2, and to wrap it up, Jeopardy Teen Tournament. Oh, Eugene, this is gonna be fun. Hmm? 2 Jeopardy games and a Game Boy. On the Game Boy.
Whoa.
Which one? Platinum or Team Tournament?
Platinum.
What?
Platinum?
Jeopardy Platinum, yes. There's two Jeopardy games. One of them, I'm predicting right now, one of them will be played. That's my guess. But who knows? That's the game right. That's week 2. Week 3 will be the Genesis, and I've got Justice, bleh, Justice League Task Force, John Madden Football 93, Arcade Classics, Outrun 2019, and Thunder Force 3. But here's this. There is actually a game called Outrun 2019. Now, let me highlight. 2019, 2019. But you know what's the irony of it? What year is this? What year are we in right now?
2019.
There you go. The irony, folks. The irony. 2019. Did Sega actually predict the year 2019? Who knows? But that's maybe the one game we're gonna play, but I don't know.
And speaking of which, the Arnold Schwarzenegger film The Running Man was set in this year.
Oh wow. Was that the movie that also features
The original host of Family Feud himself.
And We Still Miss You? Richard Dawson.
And I think The Running Man might have been the inspiration for one of the most popular quiz shows, which made its debut in Britain and then became a success all over the world.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now moving on to TurboGrafx 16. Crater Maze, Magical Chase, Time Cruise, Blazing Lasers, and Parasol Stars, the story of Bubble Bubble 3. That's week 3. Week 4. The Game Gear. Got Puyo Puyo, GP Rider, Junction, Zoop, and Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, last year when we did the Game Gear, it was Sonic Triple Trouble. And it was the first time that was on camera, but it was also beaten. But with a bad ending. But however, it is still a good game. But with Sonic the Hedgehog, now you have to find Chaos Emeralds, but bad thing is you don't go to the bonus room to get Chaos Emeralds. That sucks. Super Nintendo, we got Breath of Fire, Jeopardy Sports Edition, Mega Man Soccer, Fox 2, oh no, Star Fox 2, and Virtual Bar. Whoops, wrong window. Okay. Okay, there, okay. Uh, um, Jeopardy Sports Edition, huh? You know the funny thing about it?
Hmm?
You know what's the funny thing about Jeopardy Sports Edition?
What's that?
Every time we played Jeopardy Sports, we had a pistol as our guest.
Except he stopped showing up recently.
But I still remember that one Jeopardy Sports Edition we did on Aubrey's side. It was him, me, and Nick. At the time being, we were still on Skype too, by the way, and all that. So we got to play. No, Aubrey got to play Jeopardy, and we all helped him. But yeah, the question was supposedly it was too hard, and we couldn't even get a guess. And then when one of the computer player rang in and got it wrong, we were all saying the infamous crap cola, Pepsi, and then that's what Pizzo came in with diaper, Doctor Diaper. Who's Doctor Diaper? We lost after that. Then came back and he said, "What did I miss?" He looked at the chair like, oh God. Oh my God. But when he said it, I've lost it. I was like, I can't control my laughter. I was like so gone by then. Oh man. Dr. Diaper. But it's also that Minnesota fat response from Hey Pizzo again. Oh my God. He thought I said Minnesota. Oh, I said Minnesota fat, and he thought I said a Minnesota fat ass. Oh my God. Another time I've actually lost it. Folks, when you do, play Japanese sports and hope you get like a funny response, don't forget to laugh because it's really the best medicine. Oh man. But that is funny though. I, I still can't. I, I still can't forget. That reaction was just too good to be true. Diaper, Doctor Diaper. Oh my God. I better go before I'm gonna lose it again. Right. That's week 4. Week 5, it will be Sega night. Sega CD. Got Lethal Enforcers, in which we're gonna do target practice, Trivia Pursuit, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the infamous, and always the best Sega CD game out there, Sonic CD, and Sewer Shock. Now, the 32X. I got Primal Age, Mortal Kombat 2, Darkseid, Virtua Fighter, and Doom for the 32X. Keep in mind, this is the 32X's first Rewind in Time appearance. Like, that was week 5. Week 6, that was recorded.
Oops. iFood. Oh, hi.
Thank you, Eugene Mockery. Week 6 will be still in the Sega category. We'll be doing the Sega Saturn with Sega Rally Championship, Myst, Fighting Vipers, Predacom, and Virtua Fighter 2. Then it's going to be bounced to the PlayStation 1 with Centipede, Jigsaw Madness, NFL Game Day, Rage Racer, or Warhawk. Now, one of these is really, really good. But one of them does know what a PlayStation is all about. That's what we're gonna hopes for week number 6. Week 7. In hopes, the N64, we get to play Bomberman 64, Mortal Kombat 4, Star Fox 64, NBA Hang Time, or Blast Corps. Now, one of these games will be. Actually, one of these games will make it the best N64 out there. Well, best N64 game out there, but yeah, not to brag or anything. Like Game Boy Color. 5 of these. Yeah. Got Pennsylvania, Cyber Tiger, Stream Sports, Cruise and Exotica, or World Rash for the Game Boy Color. Now, with Cruise and Exotica and World Rash, it's the only two that can also be played on the N64 and the PS1. Well, World Rash you could play on the PS1 because it's just like World Rash 3D. Week 8. For the first time in week number 8. And I did say during the SNR episode earlier, and I said it in quote, when we get to this part of the prediction, I will be spilling the beans or letting a cat out of the bag. I know, no pun intended, huh, Pebbles? You know, she she just responds back. Hmm? What cat? Pebbles, did you respond? Pebbles. Oh my god. Did you respond to my question? Did you just respond to my question? Wow, what a cat. And I did say I will be able to spill the beans and run the cat out of the bag. Week number 8. This would be the first time Nyan is going to be shown doing SNR, but it would be the first time also going to be in the lineups. And I also forgot to mention that the TurboGrafx will be doing its first Rewind in Time appearance. I forgot to tell you about that. Oops. But for the first time, welcoming the Sega Dreamcast into the mix, and into the lineup, and into the Rewind in Time lineup. Yes, folks, I've been thinking about, what I'm going to do with one paycheck. I got one from work, and I thought, if I could find me a cheap Dreamcast and all that, I will be I will be. I wanted to play the Dreamcast and all that, cause I wanted to get, cause it's nothing without a console that's gonna be near dear to everybody hearts out there, but it's gonna be the memory of playing all these games that you remember on the Dreamcast, and it's gonna be triggering a lot of those memories out there, saying, "Hey, I remember playing this, or I remember playing that." There you go. That's my stomach growling. Oh my god, late at night? No. Back to the Dreamcast. Yeah, because all of you guys will be remembering. 5 of these games, but only one can actually trigger your memory. I got Hydro Thunder, World Series Baseball 2K1, Sega Smash Pack Volume 1, NBA 2K, and Virtual Tennis. One of these will be triggering your memory. Now, entering the early 2000s, of course, that's the Dreamcast. We'll be also playing the PS2 or the PlayStation 2 with Burnout, Madden 08, Mortal Kombat 2, Deadly Alliance, Raiden 3, and Tekken 4. Just to name a few. That's gonna be on week 8. Week 9. Game Boy Advance. Got Cruising Velocity, Sonic Advance, Madden 2002, Tony Hawk Underground 2, and finally F-Zero GP Legend. Now with F-Zero GP Legend, it's just like the anime show from the Fox Box. If you remember the Fox Box, because it was after Fox Kids. So it'd be like in 2003. I'm going 2003-ish, if I remember it. But that's the five games one from we will be playing. The Xbox. The original Xbox got Doom 3, Madden 2004, NCAA Football 7, Outrun 2, and Voodoo Vince. That's week 9. Entering the double digit, week number 10, the GameCube. We got Viva Soccer 2002, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004, Strike Force Bowling, and finally, Kirby Air Ride. Right. 360. Oh boy, I got Family Feud 2012 edition, Madden 12, NBA 2K11, the Xbox Live Arcade Game Pack, and Pure. Now, Pure is a racing game. No, it's not yet. It's a racing game made by Disney. And I am actually not kidding. I know there's videos of it on YouTube where other gamers are playing this game. So if you want to see the racing game, then I would recommend just type pure Xbox 360 gameplay. Just type that one on YouTube. It's right there. But yeah. Well, hopefully you get to play that because that's a lot of fun. Alright. Week 11. The PS3 got Bejeweled 3. Got Bejeweled with another E. Madden 11. NBA Live 10. Tekken 6. And WWE 2K14. A first time a wrestling game is being predicted in the Rewind the Time list. Maybe that's the game we're gonna play. Now, if you want to fight as John Cena, no, there you go. Either one works. Or The Rock himself. Hey. 3. Got Build a Race. Family Feud 2010 edition. Ooh, that's a good one. Mad World. Nicktoons MLB and The Price is Right. 2 games on the Wii. But don't forget, one of the games was played during Rewind the Time. So it may happen. Who knows? Week 12 will be our penultimate week. That's where the Wii U comes in, and that's gonna be Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, Zombie U, like Go Jurassic Park, Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing Transform, and finally Captain Toad Treasure Tracker.
That was really nasty.
Thank you, Eugene Fallon.
Do I look like I host the Tonight Show?
My God, thank you, Eugene Fallon. Really, thank you, Eugene Shatner. I don't know if you. I don't know if Eugene. I don't know if Jimmy was on Star Trek. Oh my God, I'm getting my mouth all twisted up. Wait, all these good games. Now, the Wii U was from 2012. Now we go from 3 years later, 2015, with the PlayStation 4. Why not? We got MLB 16 to show, Tempest 4000, Madden 15, Pinball Arcade, and finally, The Urban Myth. The story in the game, Polybius. Now, with Polybius in mind, that is an urban myth. The men in black coats, the illness around it, or the illness playing it, Caesars, you name it. But the question is it all gonna happen during Rewind in Time? Who knows? Maybe the truth is out there. Like I said again, who knew? We don't, but the story of Polybius, it says, an urban myth. But but again, it could be true. Yeah, because this game will make you like lose your mind, suicidal thoughts, you name it. But yeah, I could be telling a lie. Who knows? But I won't tell a lie about this. Final week will be the Xbox One. That's gonna be from the 5 of Micro Machines World Series, Rare Replay, Hasbro Family Fun Pack, Project Cars, and Mortal Kombat XL. Now, learning from the past experience from last year's Rewind in Time, we got to play Monopoly. Yeah, lesson is still well learned. Monopoly, SNR, don't play too long.
Unless you're playing the Nintendo 64 version, which has a time limit.
There you go. That's the only version we can play. But other version, like Monopoly, takes too long. Yeah, lesson still well learned.
Which is why Leaf hosted the half-hour version during one night.
Yeah. So, we're not gonna play Monopoly. Yeah. So, I think we're gonna stay away from that from now on. But all the other games is good. But hopes we get to play. Hopes I get to play again is Mortal Kombat XL. Cause they added like Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, I think. I forgot one. But they but this game features some really good scary movie characters. Right. And now the modern day of the Switch. Released in 2017. Boy, what a rewind. 5 games. One of them we get to play. It's either that's 1 2 Switch, Splatoon 2 OM, which is going to be the online mode, which is going to be me against everybody else. But I'll be in a team, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. FIFA 18, Puyo Puyo Tetris, and finally, Super Mario Party. Now, Puyo Puyo Tetris, try to say that 10 times fast. Puyo, fuck. Puyo is just like Mean Bean Machine and Kirby's Avalanche, but it has its characters other than Robotnik's creations. But the final boss is different. Instead of the final boss, you get to play as Robotnik himself. But it has its characters and their storylines, and it's really fun. Because Puyo Puyo is Mean Bean, and Tetris is just like Tetris, so it's a lot of fun into playing both Mean Bean Machine and Tetris. There you go. But what I'm hoping for is Super Mario Party, because that is the 11th installment in a Mario Party franchise. Because in the last couple of rewinded times, we play 8. No, that's not 8. Was it 7 and 10 we got to play? Was it 5, 7, 10? No, 7, 10, I think. Or was it the 5th? I forget. Anyhow, it was one of those Mario Party games we got to play. Now, the 10th one is from the Wii U version. And that one's a bit different than what 9 is. Excuse me. But even though the Wii U version was, I would say it's somewhat good, but not too good. But it's still somewhat good. It's one of those small party games that's not most memorable, just like the others, but small party game. Except for my butt. Oops! I pooed. Oh, hidey 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 hidey. Alright.
Thank you, Ben Mockery, and you farted.
Yeah.
Good grief.
Thank you, Gene Brown. But anyway, Super Mario Party is like I said, 11th installment in the Mario Party series. So the outcome is gonna be a lot different, but it's still gonna be just Mario Party. Hmm. After all these, this is really a good list for the predictions. But I think it was better than 2018's list, to be honest, because 2018 I had the Steam PC and all that, and this year I didn't. Because all of this year's, and it's like I said earlier, got all the games downloaded and all that. And actually, let me come into my folder on this. I got all of them that, and that. All these are all the games. Except, with the exception, I kept some from sequels, because they only released in Japan. Um, I kept some really good ones. That's on a full US release title, so. No, that should be keeping me busy throughout the entire time. That's why I said for season 9 of Fast 9, it's gonna be bigger, better than ever, and I'm not kidding when I said this is gonna be bigger and better, because it's the full list. So it's gonna keep me. Sorry, it's gonna keep the season going. Why it's keeping me, I have no idea. But it's gonna keep the whole season going, so at least if you guys get to see on the actual game, then that's good too. So I'm not gonna worry about it. So there you go. And plus seeing this, and plus seeing the, and plus now seeing the Sega Dreamcast for the very first time, it was just, it's mind blowing. Because we haven't seen a Dreamcast, but now it's gonna be making its first SNR debut, and Rewind in Time debut will be. It is still history in the books. But playing it will, and it's like I said earlier, playing it will refresh your memory. So when we get on to week 8, it'll be. That's not what I'm trying to think. It'll be a blast. So hope when we get to week 8. Wait. There you go. So pre debris predicting on all of this. Like I said, this is history in the works. Yeah, but the list is finally it's growing at a really good quick rate, and yeah. But did I have one or the other? I got the one from 2018 one in time. Oh, I got some past previous. Let me go get my other binder for that. Looking at the past previous rewind in time from 2018 from last year's, I know we get to play Yas Revenge, Aussie Play M, Afterburner, Dr. Mario, Dinoland, Donaldland, Dinoland, Donaldland. Jesus Christ. Sonic Triple, and the list goes on. I still remember this is one of the good rewind in time lists I ever had. And being said and done, Monopoly was the one that took us a long time. Okay. Okay. Well, I got one from 2016, Rewind Time, and all that. Just going back to the plug and plays with the Super Breakout and, of course, Breakout, but on the actual consoles, that was Ice Hockey, Kirby Streamland, both William Arcade's greatest hits was both played on the Genesis and the Super. Uh, GoldenEye was a good one. Super Monkey Ball was the only one I remembered. Playing the game was good. Giving you a heart attack, that's not the other. I still got it with 0.35 of 100-second left. But take away the 5, I would have had like 3/10 of a second left. That's just too close. Yeah, the list is on and on. But going to 2017's Rewind in Time. Flogger was played on the Atari 2600. Mike Tyson's Puncher was hot as hell. But for the Game Gear's first appearance, Sonic Chaos made its first actual appearance. That was fun. But both Hydro Thunder, PS1, and N64 was the only two that was also the one I got to play both same games with different styles. And I did say Mario Party 7 and 10 was both played. Because I did like the last. I thought it was 5, but it was 7. Was Mario Party 7 on a GameCube, and Mario Party 10 was on the Wii U, so there you go. But that wasn't the only one on the final week, was Steam. I got to play Turbo Dismal and Breaking Jeff's record, and finally didn't even realize that. Finally got Jeff to drop the FM bomb. I mean, the FM bomb. And we said he said FM, and he was like, no! Listen to that.
Did you drop the Mikey-itis bomb?
No. Remember there was Jeff one time doing me one time?
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually dropped it. Even we can't believe it. Was like, no! But it was also on that same one time when the Switch actually came out. Oh, man. That was back in 2017. 2018 and now 2019. This is gonna be our 7th Rewind in Time so far. Man, after all these years. Right, well, we'll see how this year's gonna be. And wow, nearly an hour. Wow. I think we better. Mm-mm. So, we of course like to thank your team for being part of it. Like to thank you for watching, and what games we're gonna play, you have to find out during this year's Rewind in Time. Until then, Ben at 7 signing out.